What is going on, everybody? Jumbo Thick here. We are back with more Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay 4th Edition. This is the Expedition of the Damned. I'm, of course, your DM for the night, Jumbo Thick. We're joined by the full crew here. Everybody for the expedition is present. Hallelujah. It's a pretty sick bar's name. Let's do some brief introductions from everyone, and then we will get right into it. Let's start off with Jumbo Smooth. There he is.
Hello, everyone. I am Jumbo Smooth. I'll be playing Luther Steinhauer this evening. He is a bright wizard, apprentice. He's had a pretty rough run of it so far. But you know, he managed to supply water and food for the expedition last session. Possibly his greatest triumph.
No, it was your one and only savior, Luther.
It was right his name in the hall.
It was. Then let's slide on down to Dan Decker.
Oh yes, Dan, Expedition of the Damned Decker, as it is right now, playing one and only Nog Throat Ripper. Now let me tell you a little bit about this feller. Well, after escaping from his cage with a broken arm, he's got a chain now, part of his weapon. Trying to learn to cook, not doing so good. And I've had plenty to eat, so nobody in the party's in danger right now.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, as an ogre, if I don't get to eat often enough, food is food. You know, I'm going to do what I got to do. But I've been trying to be, you know, the Gordon Ramsay of ogre culture. It's not working out so well.
Someday, well, you never know. You know, it takes some work. It takes some work.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let's slide on over to Doobie 209.
Oh, hello. I play Henry Berthold. He is a squire and the part of the Knights Panther. And Henry has had some time off and some rest, and it appears all this rest has helped his muscles and his body grow stronger, as his strength has somehow increased as we have been in the desert, and it is only going to continue to increase until he reaches 50 strength.
Okay, there we go. Then let's slide on over to Nathan.
Hey everybody, I'm Nate. We're playing Lucien Levesque, human duelist, who is currently feeling a lot better, but still dealing with a nicked artery.
Indeed.
The main center mass here. Number one goal is to find civilization and a healer.
Exactly. As it should be. And then last but not least, Pierce Galactic.
How is it, everybody? It's your friend Pierce Galactic, and I am here again to play Brown Kinsler. And oh man, what's gonna happen? All I know is I feel so empty, some kind of void inside me, as I feel a big point ripped from me. That was a bad decision, but my secret is worse, so it was a good decision. But I don't want my secret out. It'll happen someday. But I'm excited to see what happens. I don't know. I'm curious if I'm prone or if I'm on my feet or if I'm about to shoot somebody in the face.
We'll see how this goes. So let's delve into it then at this point. All right. I'm going to pull up that. Okay. We're going to be opening on our party, having made some difficult choices along the harsh road towards civilization within the borders of Araby after their abrupt stop on the beach. The heat oppressively sapping your strength, and if not for Luther, you would have been going without water and food for most of this journey. The desert wind, or Bakr, I can't pronounce it, nomads of the harsh wilds of this land were rescued from not only the slavers that assaulted you by yourselves, but also the Norscan raiders that you temporarily allied with, that gave you a choice of either saving the nomads within this kind of slave caravan that was set up, or men of the southern realms and the empire, whom you resigned to a dubious fate, one might say, within your choosing. Lashik being the closest, Hazim of the Desert Wind, who is kind of been your go between the people of this land, as well as a translator of sorts and a de facto leader of these small band of people that you decided to bring with you. He offered to guide you, along with some of his men, to a city of your choosing. You chose Lashik, being the closest along the coast that you currently have found yourself within the land of assassins. It was the obvious choice, and to further make haste, you all had decided to split most of the nomads. They kind of took their leave, leaving you with a much smaller group, but one that could still keep guard, but you would make much better time moving forward than a much larger group. You ventured forth in a caravan of 3 wagons, the lead holding supplies and allowing many of you to take rest within, a wagon of mangled and salted man corpses for your ogre companion, and a final covered wagon housing a quite large albino snake, said to be of some great value. Along this road, you have seen some strange sights, but you've also suffered a few minor betrayals. You lost 3 of your 10 wind guard to their own craven schemes, and there were just deserts had as you found them dead upon the road with some of your supplies. But besides that, it had been relatively calm. You hadn't come across anything too dramatic since your fight with the slavers. That was until you spotted some travelers right as Lashik was coming into view, just a small dot at the edge of your periphery, at the edge of what you could see down the coastline. Hazim had brought your attention, saying that you could probably be there by this afternoon. The individuals in question appeared as a group of tightly bundled beggars, or maybe worse. Offered, and as you were passing, they offered a kind of trade, one might say. An exchange of fortune is what was relayed to you for information. A fortune being having multiple meanings. It could be easily mistook for several different things. All of you decided to leave the wagon behind, guarded by 4 of the nomads, with Henry in a heat-induced stupor within the wagon. As you all approached, Wolfram jumped ahead to seal the pact as the leader of the talking to these beggars, as it was revealed that they could in fact speak Reichsspiel once you approached closely. They began speaking loud. The leader began speaking loud enough for most of you to hear. Wolfram Din jumped forward, taking a deal that was offered, as the beggar was promising to reveal a dark secret of our marksman in keeping, who has been attempting to keep this hidden from the party, whatever it may be. As his hand met the beggar's, the dirty sand-washed hood pulled back, revealing a man with wriggling masses beneath his skin and a second face on the right side of his head. The other beggars dropped their cloaks, revealing a multitude of sickly mutations, and the stink of chaos washed over all of you. And we are going to just go ahead and just roll initiative right now, gentlemen.
Does this man still have my hand in his grasp?
We will be getting to that momentarily.
Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize.
So go ahead and just roll a d10 and then have your initiative modifier, and then let me know what you got.
You don't have to remember if anyone was still suffering from exhaustion.
You would have to have marked it. None of you marked it? That displeases me greatly.
Oh, no, wait.
I was listening to it today, and I thought Lucian had 1 level.
I believe I still have one level of fatigue because I had two. Remember, I was like wandering around crazy. We had one night of sleep, so I think I still have one level of fatigue. Yeah, that's it. So that's just a -10 across the board, isn't that?
Yeah, just a -10 to everything.
Okay. Yeah, I still have it. Yeah.
Luther has no exhaustion. He hits a 10 on his initiative.
Luther's got a 10?
Yes.
All right. Luther.
Nog has a 10 as well.
All right, I'll put you below Luther, Nog, because I'm pretty sure
I would
he's
be
more...
slower.
Yeah, I think
he's nimble,
a little bit more nimble. Yeah. What'd you get, Henry?
He's,
9.
I mean, also exceedingly handsome.
Hold on.
So
I got a
Thank you
11.
for reminding the crowd.
An 11?
No.
Nope.
12 total. I forgot how to play this game.
A 12.
12 total.
What's your initiative score? Like the total?
A 3.
No, I mean,
And
what's the number of your initiative?
Oh, I rolled a 9.
Well, no, I realize that. What is your initiative stat?
Is it like 31,
34? Yeah.
It's a 30.
It's just a straight 30? God damn it. I'll give it to you. Okay.
You must have rolled the same.
All right. Lucien.
I rolled a 25 out of 25.
No. A D10 and then add your modifier.
Oh crap.
That's some really great.
So my modifier would be -1 based on fatigue.
No. Don't worry about that. Just what's your initiative score? 25.
Gotcha. 35.
35.
Well,
so
how does fatigue affect?
It's not going to affect this.
It's not going to affect initiative.
Those should be your skills. No.
You have a 4 initiative.
Yeah. So I rolled a 1 plus 3 is 4.
Well, got it.
You want to roll high on initiative.
Yes,
correct?
you do. Yes.
Okay.
Wolfram.
The Holy Skaven number of 13.
Damn, okay. 13. Okay. All right. As this took place, you guys all witnessed as something transpired once Wolfram made this deal. As the hood peeled back, Wolfram begins to shrink down and cry out. Those of you that have magical sight, Luther, could watch as something was pulled from Wolfram and funneled into one of the eyes of the second face. It like funneled into it as it like absorbed it. Luther, you withered in the process. I need you to make a, well, first off, roll me just a straight D100 and let me know what you got.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me. This is Wolfram, not Luther.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right, viewers, here we go. See what it is. 62.
Okay. In that case, make me a cool test, Wolfram.
All right. Do I want to spend a fortune point here if I failed that by 3 levels of failure?
It's up to you. You only have 2 because you lost.
I suspect I'm about to get corruption plus my pure soul. So I'm going to save my 2 fortune points. Okay. I don't know what's going on, but I'll take my punishment.
All right. Wolfram, you are going to receive 2 points of corruption.
Okay.
And you feel as something is rattling around in your mind. Whispers of unimaginable truths funnel through your body, Wolfram. As this happens, you crumple to the ground. You, my friend, are considered. What's my condition list here? It's slightly different because it's not what you would think. The spell is oddly unique and specific. Where are you? Okay. So.
Is that a condition in the main book, or?
It is one of the conditions in the main book. Hold. I've got it right here. It is. you are subject to frenzy.
Oh my God! Are you serious?
Yes, Wolfram. You begin to bleed from your eyes, and as this happens, you are you're immune to all other psychology right now. You cannot retreat or flee. You must move and attack the closest enemy to you at all times until until there are no enemies within sight. The subject of this spell in particular that's rattled your brain, everyone is an enemy, Wolfram, and you will be attempting to kill everyone in the process.
My colleagues too?
Everyone.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
Okay. So there we go. All right. As that takes place, everyone also gets the blessing of a surprised condition, because you guys were all considered surprised for this. However, just a reminder, you guys all have resolve points. A resolve point can be used to either completely alleviate or temporarily relieve any condition. So, if you so choose, what I'm telling you is there's going to be a surprise round. Should you not choose to use your resolve point, at least one of your resolve points, to remove the surprise condition from you. That is your choice. So I will start in initiative order. All right. Top of the round would be Wolfram.
All right. Am I able to use my pistol, or am I that frenzied where I don't even recognize that?
So, like I said a minute ago, it's considered a condition. You can choose to use a resolve point to temporarily remove the effects of frenzy, or you can remove a surprise condition if you'd like to. That's up to you. Or you can just let it fly and not be part of the initial salvo here.
Well, I'm closest to the bad guys, so I would think that letting it fly. So I need to use the I guess I'll use a resolve point to remove my surprise condition, so I can attack on this turn.
All right, okay. Your first initiative here. The one clutching your hand appears to have a more ornate, almost like a jeweled necklace that was hidden underneath the hood and the cloak that kind of falls out. And as he's holding you and you're kind of like slightly withered, a staff begins to form out of like his fingertips on his right hand, or on his left hand, excuse me, because he's holding your right hand, and then fully forms into like this bone-like staff that he looks like has strange tendrils at the top of it. But what would you like to do, Wolfram? You are frenzied. You have to attack. You have no choice.
I would like to pull my pistol. He's got my right-handed hand.
He does.
Because that's the culture. Fortunately, Pierce Galactic is left-handed, and my pistol would be in my left hand. So I will pull my pistol out.
Point of note, is Wolfram left-handed?
Yes.
He is.
That will be okay. Yeah.
It's important for this system, so that's why we'll do that. Okay. So you pull your pistol and you go to make a shot. Because you're in melee, they will get an opportunity to attempt to dodge. So go ahead and make your attack.
Now, I was wondering about that. I was looking at, let me pull it up here, but don't I get, because I'm basically up on top of them, isn't that point blank range? Because then it's
different for a pistol. It's not quite the same. So no.
All right. Are there any modifiers then?
There will be no modifiers. Just make your shot, Wolfram.
All right. Okay. Jumbo, Spill, and I were talking about this at work, but you are the boss. Okay, here we go. Will a 2 hit with 6 levels of success?
6 levels of success.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. 5 levels. I better not get cocked or paid for that. 5 levels of success.
5 levels of success.
So I have 13 wounds if he doesn't dodge.
What you will see. Let me roll my d10.
14 if he. Okay.
I rolled a 9. You draw your pistol and you put it right to his face, with the face looking at you, and pull the trigger. It explodes. His head rocks backwards. It splits slightly, and then you watch as the eyes still open kind of look forward as you've done no damage. There appears to be some kind of magical protection on his body.
Do I get momentum for that?
Yes, you get a point of momentum.
Okay. All right. I can't disengage at this point by burning that momentum and pulling out.
No,
I mean,
I'm
frenzied anyway.
When you're in frenzy, you cannot. You've lost it at this point. Wolfram's gone slightly insane.
All right. If you would let me, if not, I'll just do it next turn. My free action is to shove the pistol in my belt so I can grab my scimitar sandsnake next turn.
Well, let's make a test, Wolfram. Let's see how not crazy you are. If you even have the wherewithal to put the pistol in your belt and not beat somebody with it.
I'm cool with an improvised weapon.
Okay, right. Well, fine. We'll just leave it like that then.
No, what do you want? Yeah. What do you want me to? A cool test or?
Make me a cool test.
All right. That's failure. That's a big failure. That's 5 levels of failure.
You're not in your right state of mind to do anything that intricate.
Yeah. All right. I think that's my turn then.
Okay. In that case, that will bring me to Henry.
Yes.
Henry, you arouse to consciousness.
Prior from a gunshot going off.
Exactly. A gunshot goes off, and you are covered in sweat, dirt, and you probably have some severe sunburns across your face because your companions just left you in a wagon, burning in the sunlight for God knows how long. But you come to consciousness and wakefulness. You are a decent distance away.
Yes.
Now, do you want to let this round pass you by? Now, upon the next round, the surprise condition goes away no matter what. If you choose to use a resolve point, you can act in the current round.
We'll let it pass because I just woke up and probably don't know what's going on.
You kind of like begin to rouse. You look around. It's at this point it is going to be several of these individuals are going to get turns at this point. There are 4 of them that are going to begin to rush forward. Wolfram is, I believe he was somewhere, he was about 5 yards ahead of you guys, the rest of you. It kind of like went up ahead of everyone else. So he's currently holding hands with whoever this leader is. And it looks like 4 of these individuals are going to rush forward. The first one has a tentacle-like appendage for a left arm. Also like kind of the writhing kind of like underneath his skin as if there's something else like wearing this man's body as it rushes forward, and the large tentacle is going to try to wrap Wolfram around the throat. You can give me either a dodge or a block. Okay, go ahead and give me a dodge.
All right, so let me see here. I'm going to use a fortune point.
Okay.
Wait, actually, hold on. Yeah, I need to do that. Okay. All right, that is 1. So that's a success and an extra success. So 1 level of success on top of the regular.
Okay.
Basically, I got a
Yeah. You have 1 degree of success. Okay. So,
is that enough?
The tentacle kind of swipes out towards you. It is eerily like mucusy and a strange like bluish purple color as it lashes out for you. And even in your frenzied state, you're able to kind of like duck underneath as it swings around widely. The second individual that rushes towards you in particular is going to try to gore you with its shoulder as these like bone-like protrusions in the shoulder poke out, almost like ram's horns. And they're going to try to gore Wolfram. So I need you to defend yourself again, Wolfram.
Okay. Lodge again. shit. Fuck me. Why not? Let's just blow all the fortune right
let's
now.
do it.
It's always best to get out of the way. Always best.
I hope that secret was worth it.
Trust me, it's worth it. Although I kind of want to spill it now. Like if I'm dying when you guys are holding my head up as the blood's draining out. 14 under 67, so that is 4 levels of success.
So another clean dodge from Wolfram as this individual tries to gore you. You are currently surrounded now, Wolfram. So you have you have 3 people on you currently, which means that you will be losing momentum every turn as long as you are being overwhelmed. However, no hit at all. Okay. The next 2 are going to rush towards. One of them is going to rush towards Hazim, and the other towards one of the nomadic guards that came up with you. All right, the one towards Hazim. Hazim barely manages to deflect what looks like kind of like a curved like dagger that this one produces. It tries to attack him. He's able to deflect the blow. The one attacking the other guy, he takes a clean blow from also another dagger, and he is wounded pretty badly. See, like as the kind of like mutant creature kind of like stumbles towards him with these elongated like feet that are legs that kind of like bend at a weird angle. And as it stumbles towards him, it stabs into him at a weird angle, and he's going to take quite a bit of damage. He looks very hurt. Okay. That will then bring me to Luther. Would you like to remove your surprise condition?
Would.
Okay.
How far am I from Frey?
You're within 5 yards of what's happening up front, but it looks like there are 9 of these individuals total of the kind of like enemy up ahead of you. So far, only 4 of them have acted, and there are more to come.
Okay. I guess I am going to. Can I make it movement wise, Steven?
Are you going to try to get the melee? 5 yards is nothing for you guys.
Okay. You said there's 4 engaged currently and more coming.
So yeah, and you do up ahead is Wolfram and 3 of the Desert Wind, including Hazim, your kind of like your kind of guide. And they're starting to be overwhelmed already. Nog, Luther, and Lucian are back this way, and it looks like some of the other ones are preparing to charge the rest of you.
I think I might
be a man.
Try to shoot a magical dart.
Oh,
at who?
One that maybe no one took damage, I guess. So. Right, no one took damage.
No, not yet. No one has. Well, one of the guards did. One of the Desert Wind he took a pretty brutal hit, but none of the enemies have taken damage yet.
Okay. Any of them have momentum?
Yes.
I'll shoot one with momentum.
Okay, yeah, the one that stabbed the Desert Wind guard has a point of momentum. Okay, go ahead and make your spell roll.
I'll try to at least.
See what you got.
Try. Oop, that's D20. Ooh, that's gonna miss. Unless he fails, it's a 62.
Is this opposed? It's not opposed, right?
It can be opposed, yeah, because it's considered a a missile.
Okay.
So like a bow. So but
I don't think he can oppose it. He doesn't have a shield or anything, so
I think you dodge it.
I don't know if that's allowed. I'll be serious with you.
To dodge it?
Not unless you're in melee. Are you in melee? Are you running in melee? Okay, well then no. This is just a ranged attack, so no.
Oh.
Yeah.
You can dodge it because it's ranged attack, right?
No. There were special enemies that could do that, but normally you can't. No. No.
Well, then it misses because it's
it misses.
62.
It still misses.
Yeah.
So
still misses.
Luther, a little flicker of flame, huzzah! And as it spurts outwards, it just kind of like strikes him, but dissipates slightly as it strikes outwards. Magic is not quite being channeled appropriately around you, Luther. Your senses are just flaring and flashing.
Take that!
And that's that. Okay. That will then bring me to Nog. It will be your turn, Nog.
All right then. Okay, so I am surprised.
You are currently surprised, unless you would like to use a point of resolve to remove the surprise condition.
How far away am I from what's about to happen?
5 yards. You can easily cover that much distance.
I can get there.
Yeah.
So if I decide to use one resolve point to get moving, I could go hit something?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Let's do that.
You lumber forward.
Deduct one resolve. And I will go do the thing.
Now, Nog, this is important to note.
Yep.
Are you going to charge towards those engaged with your companions, or are you going to charge towards the ones that are currently unengaged? Because there are about 5 of them that are slightly further away that currently have no one engaged with them.
Oh, I'd go for the mob.
Okay, so you go for like the larger. So the ones that are you're talking about the actual fight, or the ones that aren't engaged yet?
No, the 5 that are not engaged yet.
So you kind of like
occupy their
raise your large I'm assuming you are using your scimitar, your big giant scimitar.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You kind of like raise it up and charge
as
at them.
They say, there's only one of you and 5 of us, and I would say we'll get some more guys, and it'll be a fair fight.
Due to spacing constraints, you will be able to attack 2 of them. No problem.
Okay. All right, well, let's try that.
Give me some attack rolls. They're going to attempt to dodge. We'll attempt.
They are, but maybe they'll fail miserably. Come on, dice, don't fail me now.
Personal's not good.
Oh, that's not good. That's against a 60. Damn it.
Bad. Don't forget you have a -20 right now because you're using your bad hand.
Okay. So that would make it a 90 against a 60?
No, you have a -20 to the what you need to get under.
Oh, so it'd be at 40. So
yeah.
It's still okay. All right. Well, all right. So I can try one more time then, right?
Yeah, you swing, and the first guy, even with
complete whiff,
he slightly failed. He had a minor failure on his dodge. He still manages to somehow get out of the way. But you go ahead and make your attack on the remaining mutant.
That's even worse. That's a critical fail.
Oh,
you do have one. You have a single fortune point if you would like to re-roll that.
Yeah, I think I'm not taking a critical failure.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
We're doing great, guys.
I know you're doing great.
All right.
Hey.
Actually hits.
And that's how many success levels is that?
So 24 against a 40.
40. So it's one. It's one.
Yeah.
But he fails his dodge, so it hits. Your damage. You might just
roll for damage.
Delete one of these. No. You just tell me what your total would be. It's 4 plus your strength.
Bonus plus 5.
Plus 5. Oh, 5. That's plus 5.
Yeah. So my strength is 54 plus 5, so 59.
No. 5.
10.
5 plus 5 is 10.
Oh, 10. Yeah, gotcha.
And this is a creature a size smaller than you, so you double your strength. So it's another 5, so that's 15.
15.
Does your scimitar have damaging on the as one of its traits? Do you know?
Damaging and bleed. Yep.
as damaging. So damaging means that you take the, I believe you take the last number.
You can take the last number if you want, I think.
So you could add 4 points to that. So that brings it to a 19 points of damage.
Nice.
As you annihilate the second individual.
Well, the first one was just a pack.
Yeah.
It's a warm-up.
The first one like gets out of the way, but the second one doesn't see it coming, and you just cleave him in 2 pieces.
He's
easily.
done?
Yes.
Should scare the shit out of his friend, huh?
Completely destroyed in the process. You will not get a point.
My last
unfortunately,
attack?
Unfortunately, you won't get a point of momentum because you missed the first one.
First time.
But you've killed someone already.
Yeah, I did. Right in front of his pals.
How many enemies are left now?
There are 8 left.
8 left. Okay.
Okay, that's gonna be it for Nog then. It is now the mutants' turns. There's one less mutant here. So, let's see here. All right. 4. Okay. The first mutant, the one that's engaged with Nog, is going to use its elongated fingernails as natural weapons, and it's going to try to jump on his back and try to rip into him.
Oh my!
So Nog, you can either try to block this or you can try to dodge.
I'll try to block.
Okay, give me a block.
So what would I roll for that?
Just roll your weapon skill like you were just doing.
Oh, or like I'm gonna parry.
Yes.
Nice.
10. Yeah, no problem. Easily, and he rolled really shitty on his attack anyway. Nog, you're able to kind of like move to the side and kind of like smack him with the flat of the large scimitar in your offhand, and keeps him at bay. The other 3 mutants move slightly further back away from the rest of you and begin chanting to one another. And I've got to make a special test. They get a plus 30 to this roll, or plus 3 success levels to this roll, which they pass, no problem. As magic is being worked. Let me pull up the spell real fast. Spells are complicated. Boom. As they cast, it is called, where are you? I had it marked. Son of a bitch. Upsetting. Sorry. It is.
They cast nothing.
They cast it. Damn it. They cast it. Okay. Basically, what it does. Where is it? Fuck, man. How did I lose this?
They overcharge and die.
They do not overcharge and die.
Their heads explode.
Here we go. As they cast the power of chaos, and as they begin to weave spell work between the 3 of them together, a temporary flashes of strange tendrils of energy reverberate from them. Everyone within 15 yards of them will feel a presence buffer them. Luther, you feel electrically charged. As all spells cast within this range, the casting number needed to cast them is halved. And that is the end of the mutants' turns.
That's useless for me.
It's useless for me.
No!
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Well, it has all of their spells for now.
Yeah, I'm about to say, good for them.
All right, that's the end of the mutants. That's all that they can do. However, the Magus, the leader, is going to, at this point, he is going to take a step away from Wolfram. You will get a free attack, Wolfram, if you'd like to make one.
I would love to make one.
Sure. Go ahead and make it.
All right. Is this going to be with the butt of the pistol since I failed that test?
Yes. Or with your bare fist, whichever you like.
I'm afraid my pistol gets stuck in maggots, so I will do it with the pistol. All right. So that's improvised? How would that work? Is there a penalty on that, or is that just like one?
Do you have any points in like melee brawl?
Negative, just melee basic.
Then, and you don't have any specialty with improvised weapons, so just make a straight melee roll.
Okay. All right, I'm pretty sure that's going to be a miss because I think I've got.
That's a miss. It's not opposed.
65. Yeah.
Yeah, and when somebody's retreating from you, it's not opposed. So you go to try to slap out while you're being assaulted by these two other individuals, and even in your frenzied state, you're not able to attack them. All right. All right. As he steps away from Wolfram, he is going to. I got to see if he can cast this. He does have he has plus. Now he has plus 3 success levels from the other boons from the other casters within his vicinity. He's able to cast a powerful spell against against a group of you.
Oh no.
So he's going to direct this towards. He'll be able to get Luther, Wolfram, and Lucien, because Nog moved away in what is known as the Blue Fire of Tzeentch.
You'd like to get oppose?
Are you going to attempt?
I would attempt to oppose.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you're in it. So try. You can give me a roll for this.
Redeem yourself. Prove to us that you're a real wizard.
Don't put that pressure on me. 50 out of. I don't think that's gonna do it. Out of 44. If I use a fortune point
to make it just a
success,
yeah,
just a success.
Reroll it, bro. Go for it.
You know what? I'm going to. I am going to use a resilience. Oh shit!
Oh shit!
And I'm going to make it just a 1.
Okay.
To oppose his.
Okay. Yeah. It bypasses all the success levels. All of you watch as Luther's eyes widen as he can see the spellcraft, and none of the rest of you are. What's strange is even the layman here can see strange things beginning to form out of like thin air. Luther sees it all in all its horror compared to the rest of you, and he's able to reach out, and he reaches somewhere deep, and a woman's voice whispers in his ear. Very soft voice. As he does, his eyes flare with fire, and the spell is unraveled, almost as if it like burns from the outside in. The sorcerer hand pulls back, his second head screaming, his second face like screaming aloud as he pulls his hand back as his spell is no more. All right. Point of note, Luther. I didn't think about this. I don't know if it works for counters for unraveling a spell, but I know that you have to get a minor miscast if you critically do any.
That's true, but
it's not. You're not channeling the magic though, so maybe it's not the same.
I don't know.
This is magic gets weird.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, I guess I would get a
What?
miscast.
It's
It's technically.
I don't know.
It's technically. It's a crit, so I don't know if it's the way it works for spell casting. If I'm successful in crit,
yes,
I can. What do they call it? Overpower
yeah,
or
you can over channel it. Yeah,
over channel it, overcharge it, and then that has an effect. And then in addition, I roll on the minor miscast table.
Yeah.
I don't know about for counterspell though.
Well, no, for this we won't worry about it because it's not really yours. You're just unraveling their spell, so we won't worry about it. It's fine.
Okay.
All right. So that happens. Okay. I'll just tap the blue fire away, and hopefully I'll get to use it again. All right. He looks frustrated as he backs up next to the other mutants up a little slightly further away. It is now finally. It is the nomads. I'm sorry, Lucian. You're last in initiative order. The nomads get to go. Hazim is going to attack. Hazim hits one of the baser cultists. Or nine wounds. Not bad.
Yeah.
Reduced by that, so it brings it to that. Okay. He will use his offhand because he actually has a pair of scimitars. He whiffs. He whiffs his offhand attack, so he gets one hit. The wounded individual makes an attack. The cultist gets a critical success on defending and kills him as it drives, as he attacks forward, and he's already bleeding from the chest, and as he moves, cultist moves out of the way and just jams the dagger in his neck. It goes all the way through, and you can watch as the blood just spills out across the sand as he pulls it free, and he is dead. The third guard is going to make an attack roll, and he'll actually hit. He doesn't do. Oh no, he does just about as much. He's going to do 8 wounds. 5. Yeah, good. There we go. All right, so 2 of the cultists look wounded. All right, and that is it for the nomads, because the other nomads are taking defensive stances around the caravan, not knowing what to expect. Finally, Lucian. It is your turn, Lucian.
Okay, so who am I closest to currently?
So Luther is standing next to you.
Yeah.
His eyes are flaming. There's this strange magic happening. As far as enemies are concerned, the closest individuals, you watched Nog rush past you much further than any of the rest of you could cover as far as ground is concerned. He just rushes to try to engage some of these guys on the hill. You see all this magic beginning to happen. The ones you can get to closest to you would be either the ones engaged with Wolfram or the one that just killed one of your nomad guards.
Seeing that a couple have been wounded, I'm gonna try and take advantage of that and go in for a kill.
Okay. So, Lucian runs into the fray, rapier unsheathed. Go ahead and give me an attack.
I'll spend a resolve point to remove
the surprised. Yes.
All right, here we go.
Now, you do get a +10 to this roll for charging.
That would be a 63 out of, or that would be a 73 out of 65.
All right. I have got. Are you charging one of the wounded ones?
Yeah.
I have 1 degree of failure. So is that 1 degree for you?
1 degree of failure would be within 10 of the target.
Yeah, whatever you guys, so whatever you guys tie, I always give it to you. So it's going to be a hit. It'll just do the base amount of damage you do. So how much damage can you do?
That would be 6 wounds.
6 wounds. Okay. All right, you rush in, and I'll say that you tag one that that Hazim actually like laid into, and you stab into him. He doesn't appear to be like a super hardy individual. There's no armor that you can feel as the blade sinks in, but as you pull it free, he's still standing. You do get a point of momentum, though. All right. That will be that. And that brings us to the end of the round. So, at the top of the round, we have Wolfram. Now, Wolfram, I think I misspoke last time because I think you get more than what I just said. So, you get an additional free melee action each round.
Oh, shit.
And you gain +1 to your strength bonus.
Okay.
So you deal an extra 1 damage with melee attacks.
All right, so this cat, he disengaged me though. He's back a bit.
He backed away. You're still within melee with 3 cultists, and Lucian's next to you, as well as Hazim and one of the guards.
Please
go ahead and roll me a cool test, Wolfram, and we'll see if you can. We will, and then if you fail, then I will randomly roll to see who you will attack.
Do I get to apply momentum to my cool test?
You do.
All right, I passed that with a level of success.
Just 1 level of success? All right. You can attack whoever you want. You're able to somewhat stifle the frenzy for now.
Okay.
But you do get 2 attacks.
There's no way I can try and shove the pistol or... Okay, at this point I almost want to try... I want to use my scimitar as opposed to the pistol, but...
Okay. Well, I'll say this. I will allow you to drop it and just pull your scimitar to stab someone.
All right, maybe I'll get to pick it up. Maybe I won't. We'll see. So yeah, I'll do that. And the closest one to me,
okay, I'm
gonna lay into him. So I get 2 attacks. I'll get an extra to my strength.
Mm-hmm.
And let me see here. First one.
Mm-hmm. I felt miserably on this, so unless you get a critical fail.
Oh, I did really well. I got.
It's good.
3 levels of success.
Yeah. So how much damage is that going to be?
That's going to be, so that's 3 levels of success, plus that'll be 3 for my strength bonus, that's 6, plus the scimitar is 4.
Yeah. So 10 total.
Yeah.
You slay one of the wounded cultists easily. You hack down into him, pull the blade free. Go ahead and make your second attack.
All right, cool.
Now, you don't get a point of momentum yet until you finish this.
All right, I just wrote that down, so... Okay, hold on. I made a mistake on momentum. Let me fix that. All right, thank you. Holy fucking shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh. He can't defend it. How much damage? How much damage would it be before I go for the crit?
Okay, so that would have been 6.
It might be more than enough.
Success.
Yeah.
Plus my strength bonus of 3, so that would have been 9 plus 4, so that would have been 13.
So 13.
Mm-hmm.
And did you add the +1 to your strength from frenzy?
Yeah, that's including the +1.
Included?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't need to roll on the crit table because you slay another one. Slay both of them. As you just hacks through two of these Zinchian cultists. Just there's blood dripping out of his eyes at this point.
Cold, hot fury in my eyes.
Lucian, you being close, because Wolfram like slices through the guy that you just stabbed, and you watch as Wolfram's eyes, they don't have irises anymore. They are completely white and gray, and there's a strange purple swirl gathering at the edges of his eyeballs. All right. Wolfram, you have to. Well, no, technically you're engaged with possible enemies, so you can't. That's just going to be you. Okay. That will then bring me to Henry. This is your first round to actually act.
Yes. There's 5 people left.
There are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are. Oh, did I miscount? So 3 people have dropped. That means there's 6 people left.
6 people. Was there anyone still around the Wolfram Lucian area?
Let's see here.
Or are they all with Nog?
There are 2 cultists still standing, unhurt by Wolfram and Lucian.
The
rest of them are with Nog.
Yes, I'll make my way to the 2 with Lucian and Wolfram.
Okay. You begin.
I know Lucian is still hurt.
You kind of like gather your shit. By the way,
yes.
They did save some items for you, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
So if you did, they already told you about all that. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So if you choose to use them, it's up to you. I'm gonna say for distance, you're not gonna be able to get into melee this turn, but next turn you will be able to. So
Cool.
you're heading in that direction.
Yeah.
You kind of like barely pass by Luther, who's just like, he's like crackling with fire right now. Strange wisps of smoke
He's
coming
doing
off
weird
his back. Henry, as you pass by Luther, you will notice that just for a moment you have like a strange sensation, like there's somebody standing next to Luther that you can't see for just a moment as you pass by. And that's going to be that, Henry.
All right.
That will bring me to the remaining cultists. All right, this will be the cultist that has a tentacle arm. He's still around. He wasn't the ones that was killed yet. It is going to freakishly try to. Let me see if it can do that. It can. As it does this, it says it begins to say something in a craggly voice. I give myself over. And as it does, its eyes pop out of their sockets on like little stalks and come outwards. And as this happens, it gets an additional +10 to attack. And it is going to go after probably Wolfram, the psycho. So Wolfram, give me
a psycho.
A dodge roll.
All right. Well, at this point,
or a block roll. It's up to you.
Yeah. So if I block, and the only way it really block is going to matter is if I get a crit. Otherwise, I'm just blocking.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll do a dodge because that'll be really hard to fail that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. That is, I guess it doesn't really matter, but that's, let's see, 8 levels of success.
Okay. I have a critical success, a 33 on the die.
All right. It's all right. It's all right. Do I lose all my momentum? I just lose 1 momentum then,
when
right?
you get hit, you lose all momentum.
Okay. All right.
I need to roll for the location you're going to be struck. You are going to take a blow. Are you wearing armor, Wolfram?
I am. I'm wearing. Let me see. I've got a leather piece and leather braces on the arms. So it's 1 point on each arm.
You got a leather chest piece?
Yeah.
This is going to be a blow to the chest.
Sacrifice it.
So
you can sacrifice the 1 point of armor to negate the critical damage. You'll still take the wounds, but we won't roll on the crit table.
All right, cool. Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. So as the tentacle wraps around you, the armor is like shifted, and you watch as like these small little like spiky protrusions burst out of the bottom of the tentacle, and as they rake across, they shred through the armor into your chest. And you are going to take 8 wounds, Wolfram. You can subtract the 1 point of armor before it's destroyed, and your toughness bonus.
Okay, that's gonna be 3.
All right.
All right, I'm still up.
So your momentum is dropped to 0, and he has a point of momentum now. The other cultist that killed one of your guards is going to lunge towards Lucian. He has 2 points of momentum, so go ahead and give me a defensive roll, Lucian, whatever that's going to be for you. I can't hear you.
The 1 level of success.
1 level of success. I rolled really well. I'm sorry, Lucian. I have 3 levels of success on the die. Do you want to try to re-roll, or do you want to just let it slide?
I'm gonna re-roll.
Okay.
Does the rapier get like any bonuses for defending?
Not for
I
defending.
can't attack first.
You haven't gone yet, right?
I've not gone yet this round.
Technically, you can attack at order this round. You can. Mm-hmm. Do you want to try to attack him before he attacks you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's re-roll this, and I'll make a defensive roll as you attack.
Got it. I'm definitely gonna re-roll that.
Now you only have 2 fortune points. Just remember.
True.
So are we sticking with that?
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay, yeah. Oh
Incredible.
shit!
Incredible.
All right, I rolled really bad, but it wasn't a crit fail. I'm sorry. This is for
You
your
were doing
attack.
so well.
Thank God it's
Yeah.
for your attack.
Yeah.
So roll me another D100, and this will be for your fail. Just let me know what you get.
Great. Now I roll really well. It's 12.
A 12. As you move to attack, you move to slash, and you slice a little bit across your own hand, and you lose 1 wound. But that's it. It's honestly, it's probably the best one you could get. He will now make an attack against you. He has another point of momentum. He has 3 points of momentum now. So go ahead and give me an attack roll, Lucy. Or no, defensive roll. You've already attacked.
That is 3 levels of success.
All right. Now you don't have any momentum anymore because you took damage. So is it how many levels of success is it now without your momentum?
2 levels.
2 levels? You guys tied. You tied, so I always give it to you guys when you tie because you had 2 levels of success. So you're able to dodge out of the way. It was a dodge, right? Was it a dodge or a?
No, it was a parry.
Okay, so you're able to like parry aside the vicious-looking dagger, slick with another man's blood. And that is that for the cultist. All right, finally through the cultist round.
Do I gain a level of momentum?
You
for
do. Now you
test?
get now you get 1. And he's reduced to 0 because he had 3, and now he's at 0 because he fucked up. All right, that is going to bring me to Luther. Or -1, so it's a 2. What would you like to do?
Is there one in melee next to me right now?
No, you're kind of off by yourself, away from everyone.
Okay. All right. How many? Is there 5 left? 6 left?
There are 6 left.
6 left.
None of them are hurt as of yet.
Okay. I guess Luther is going to charge. Now, Wolfram's freaking out over there.
He is. He's losing it.
I don't want to get close to him. He seems unwell. Henry is.
Henry's a couple steps in front of you. He's not in melee yet.
He's not in melee yet. Lucian's engaged, and Nog's. I don't want to get too close to Nog. You know, he's swinging his big sword.
Swinging his big sword.
I'm gonna run towards Lucian. I'm gonna charge. You bastards! I'm gonna run. I'm gonna try to.
You're gonna try to attack. Give me the attack. Give me attack on the cultist that was trying to stab Lucian. Give me an attack roll.
There we go. 56 out of.
I fucked this up real bad. I've got a feeling you're gonna be fine.
It's out of 47, so it's a fail. One fail.
I rolled a 91. So you do
I
minimum damage. So you... I believe a 56 is a. I mean, it doesn't matter because you guys don't have any armor, but that is a body shot. So you got like clip him across his back.
Okay, so he'll take 3 plus 4 is 7 damage.
7 points of damage.
Yep.
So yeah, there we go. All right, he takes a blow to the back. A weak cry out. And
what's it be?
Is that gonna be it, Luther?
Yeah. Yes, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be my turn.
All right, Nog.
All right. So there's 4 more unfortunate bastards still
now.
Nearby,
The 3 of them pulled away to cast a spell. There's one guy engaged with you.
Okay. For a minute, he is.
Yeah, it's up to you. Now you can only swing the sword around you at one time, so it's your choice. You can either move up to the individuals and take your attack to make multiple attacks.
Yeah, I'm gonna move to the sorcerers.
Okay, you will incur an attack of opportunity if you do so.
Try.
Okay.
Let him try.
All right. So you have a no. You don't. You don't have any momentum because you missed. Okay.
I did.
All right. So he'll try to make an attack. You don't get to oppose this.
Okay.
He fucks it up real bad.
Good.
He tries to stab you in the back. He clips it off the back of kind of your gut plate armor that kind of wraps around the back.
Yeah.
You don't feel a damn thing as you like move away for a moment and you go ahead and give me an attack roll against the first mutant.
The first mutant cultist sorcerer, poopy head. Oh, that's a good one. That's a 14 against 60.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
How much damage is it, Nog?
So that would be 5 plus. What is it? Usually it's 15, right?
So yeah, you have 15.
Yeah. Plus 4 levels of success.
Plus 4 plus the 4 from your roll, correct?
Yeah.
So plus 8. Is that 23 points of damage? Am I doing that right?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. It's enough to clean through the one easily.
Splat 1. All right, here comes.
Go ahead and make a second one.
All right, come on, sweet dice.
Gonna try to dodge. We'll see.
That's a 60 on the button.
That's like okay. Okay. He did not make his dodge, so that hits, and you're going to destroy him.
Okay. Do I get one more?
You do get a third attack. So yep. Go ahead and make your last one.
Swinging like people with pineapples on their door. Oh, 22.
And it's a crit.
Well, what does that mean?
That's a critical hit.
Right.
Oh, pineapples on your. If you're going a cruise.
No, don't stop. Stop. Stop
it. Being sarcastic.
It was rhetorical.
Nog, how would you like to do this? How would you like to cleave through 3 individuals?
Just one
complete swing.
swoop right through the middle, so it's like anime style, where it's like,
It's
and
bad.
they all just sit there for a minute, and then just
There's,
fall off.
I
It's
imagine,
like Sauron at the beginning of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
just whacking people.
I imagine there's enough momentum behind it that as it slices through them, they're like body parts just like split apart and are scattered into.
Yeah,
the,
well, they
into
are
the desert.
zombie-esque.
They're like mutant people, and there's just like bits of just disgusting mutated flesh scattered
This makes me
across
like the
sands.
Toxic Avenger.
All the mutants are dead now. I'm gonna assume that's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
All
I mean,
right.
I can't just swing around and go get that other guy. Still,
No.
Okay.
You
well,
can you can only with your weapon score. I think you can only make 3 attacks max.
Well, I hope that he feels conflicted about some of his life choices.
As Nog has let himself be known. Oh no, it's the Magus. It is now the Magus's turn. Oh fuck, the Magus is not doing good. Let's see what he can do. The Magus. Oh, I forgot, Nog. I forgot.
We didn't minus 10.
You have more friends.
Oh, there's more friends?
Yes, you split open one of one of the spellcasters that you killed. And as its body scatters away,
So he spawns?
there are these 2 blue fleshy orbs that hit the sand that were like within one of the creatures.
That's gross.
And as they hit the sand, you're like, huh? And they unfurl into they have gangly limbs. They have a gangly set of legs and arms, and they like begin to like scowl at you. And as they chatter to themselves, excuse me, actually they're extremely, I think they're really, they're angry.
There's 2 of them now?
There's 2 of them scattering there as these horrors kind of like stand up to about 3 feet tall or so, 3-4 feet tall, enough to be considered like normal size, but not quite, yeah. And I get to add 2 blue horrors to the initiative.
Oh, lovely.
Let me add them real fast. I have to roll initiative for them.
Time out.
All right.
Is Hasim dead?
Say what?
Is Hasim dead?
No. One of his men died, and a grizzly dead. The blue horrors. Hold please while I find them. I think they're below the spells. There they are. Their initiative sucks.
So do they just get to show up right now, or do they get to do stuff too?
They don't get to do. Well, no, yeah, they get to act right now because it would be their turn in initiative right now. Sorry, Nog.
What hath I wrought? Here we thought I was doing good.
All right.
I mean, you killed 3 of
Yeah,
them.
point of momentum.
Yeah, you get a point of momentum. Yeah, because you killed all of them.
All of them that were available at the time.
The 2 of them
Impressive.
spin around, moving around you. They are demonic in nature.
Bastards.
There is like this like aura of like magic wafting off of them, chaos embodiment, and they have the fear traits, but you're big, Nog, so you have the fear trait towards creatures smaller than you. They kind of negate each other, so you don't have to make a cool test or anything. However, the first one is going to claw at you. So I need you to make a defensive roll. All right. How many levels of success is that?
So that is a 45 against a 29. So it's 2 levels of failure.
You have your momentum though. That's what I don't. It should be higher than that.
So how does that work?
You're defending with your weapon?
Oh, weapon. Oh, no, then that is, definitely going to be 2 levels of success.
2 levels of success. Yes, there we go. Okay.
I was doing a dodge. Never mind.
Yeah.
No,
so
that's 2 levels of defense.
It goes to slash at you with its claws, and as it does, you kind of like spin around and slap aside the clumsy blows. However,
because it's tiny.
The other one, and they have what's called the distracting quality, which means that the second creature here, you are now distracted, so it gets
like fucking wasps.
It gets bonuses to attack you at this point. And it is going to use its Zinch's Fire ability. And it is going to cast Blue Fires of Zinch on you. Knock. Hold please while I get my spell pulled up to see how much damage it is. I believe since you are in melee, technically I think you get a defensive roll against this. But let me make sure. Let me make sure first. I gotta find it. Because if it's an area effect, I mean, it's you're not gonna get one. But if it's just a targeted attack, I think it's an area. All right. Blue Fire of Zinch. It's a fireball area effect. So what I will allow you to do, Nog, is I will allow a dodge test.
Okay.
To attempt to move out of the way. So go ahead and give me a dodge test.
Not happening. Too big.
Okay. You see it coming. This one's like slashing at you, distracting you, and before you know it, Nog, it just kind of like laughs out to itself as a giant blue fireball launches, and you try to dodge, but it mostly kind of like clips your side before it explodes into a rather large impact, I might add. Actually, this impact is, holy shit, this impact is way bigger than I thought it would be. It is a creature of chaos. It is going to flash fry Nog. I'm also going to be able to get everybody in the melee.
Cool.
So Henry and Luther are the only ones that it's not going to hit.
Oh no!
It's going to hit everyone else. Everyone else is going to take. Plus that.
Do they get dodges?
No, they don't. I was giving it to him just because he was in melee. 3 plus intelligence.
Oh shit.
Okay, everyone is going to take 5 points of damage, of 5 wounds. You will get to subtract your toughness bonus, but no armor. And you were all set on fire.
But Luther becomes more powerful.
Blue flames.
Ooh.
The blue flames licking on Lucian, Wolfram, Nog, the two guards. The cultists are also lit on fire. The Magus is out of range, but the cultists are also lit on fire too. So I got to subtract theirs.
This is bad. This is bad.
How
Blade's
many
pretty rough.
fire conditions is it?
1. You have one. You have 1 fire condition. All of you. We have 1 ablaze condition. Okay. I've modified their health. Being on fire is not good. This particular fire, Luther, it smells horrible. And it doesn't burn like normal fire. It feels like, those of you that are lit on fire by it, it feels like you are being, like your flesh is beginning to pull itself apart in strange ways as it is burning you. All right, that's all it can do. Let me double check one thing on the spell. I think that you're good. I think it's only bad if you hit 0. Yep. You're fine until you hit 0, guys. Don't hit 0 while you're on fire by this. Okay.
Also does a lot of damage. Wow.
Yeah. You're about to, yeah, indeed. Okay, so the blue horror like chuckles with laughter after the destruction is wrought, and that's it for the blue's horror's turns. Now, it is the Magus's turn. The Grand Magus is a little upset at Luther for what he did to him earlier. The power of chaos is no more since Nog destroyed the 3 vessels that summoned it. So it is gone. However, he does get the bonus of the blue horrors being on the field, so he does get a little bit of a bonus to spell casting. But he's going to attempt to launch at Luther a bolt of corruption.
Oh.
I need to roll for it. All right. So he is channeling this. So that's he begins to channel up to collect the magic, Luther. You can tell what he's doing. He doesn't have enough to release it yet. As he begins to incant to himself, making strange movements with his like disgusting like bone, his bone staff.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's
Is he on fire?
He was out of range. He was the one. He's not in melee with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
He's out of range from you guys. So that's it for the Magus' turn, which brings me to Lucian. At the beginning of your turn, Lucian, you're going to take. I rolled a 1. You're only going to take 1 point of fire damage.
That's lucky. That's good. Don't forget, you can use a resolve if you still got a resolve to take away the burning condition.
If you got resolve, you can use a resolve to take away almost any condition. So you can use that to remove the burning condition, the blaze condition.
Is this a different kind of blaze condition?
It has different effects, but it functions just like normal fire.
So it affects it at the beginning of the round and not the end of the round?
Hold please.
Now, traditionally, you've had it where we would take damage from the wound, from the condition, and then we could use a resolve to remove it after that. I know that's what we did in Rise.
Yeah, I think that was what we were normally doing. Hold please. I'll look at it again. All right. Conditions ablaze. At the end of every round, suffer the wounds modified by toughness bonus plus armor points. I'll give it to you guys. Well, so this will be the defining moment. If this is how you guys want to do it, I will either do it as it verbally states at the end of the combat round. I will burn everyone, or you can do it individually on each of your turns. The combat round ends after Lucian.
I kind of like individually, but I think we should vote.
I like.
Yeah, that individually would give us a chance to shake it off, right?
Maybe.
I mean, yeah.
It's up to you.
It would vary based on the situation.
Depends.
Yeah, it does. It depends on the initiative order.
Not
exactly.
One's inherently better than the other.
Yeah.
We could just do it all then at the end. I mean,
it might be simpler. Might be simpler for rolling purposes to do it all at once, but for the DM, just roll.
I think we should do that. Yeah.
Okay.
We don't want to get bogged down in minutia.
All right. Well, Lucian, you can use a resolve point to give yourself your wound back, and you will have removed your blaze condition. Okay.
Cool. I'll do that. And then I'm still engaged with the guy that Luther just hit with the staff.
He looks hurt. He looks hurt.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and
he's on fire.
Take a poke at him.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
I am just rolling incredibly today.
Yeah, that's bad. That's gonna miss, Lucian. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't roll great, but not as bad as you. So the cultist is able to deflect this blow, unfortunately, Lucian. And that is that. You lose 1 point of momentum, by the way. Well, actually, no. You didn't take damage, so yeah, you just lose 1 point. All right. At the end of Lucian's turn, Nog and Wolfram, let me roll a d10. Are going to take 3 points of fire damage.
It's a d10.
It's a d10 for burn conditions.
Shit.
You can subtract your toughness, which means that if you have a 3 toughness, you take a minimum of 1, no matter what. So you're going to take at least 1 point. Let me go for them. Well, no, you know what? It allows you to use armor as well for burning, it says. It's not going to matter.
Does it?
Yeah.
I know let's use toughness.
It says toughness plus armor points for...
3 points, you said?
3, yes.
Does that cultist guy burn up? Is he still alive?
They're gonna take damage. They just take 1 damage though. They have 3 toughness. So Hazim and your other friend are also going to take 1 point of damage. All right, everybody's on fire. Got it. When you take damage, you lose all momentum. By the way, board is getting wiped down there. So
would this fight have been avoided if his secret was spilled?
Possibly. We're now at the top of the round. Wolfram.
I'm at 0 wounds from the blaze condition at the end of the last round.
No, you are not. You are?
Yeah. Guys, I don't think you guys know how few wounds I actually have. And I've taken 2 hits. 2 hits is the most I can ever take. Yeah. I'm at 0 wounds now.
I need you to use a fate point to survive this.
Survive.
Yeah. All right.
They become a blue horror.
As you guys watch, as Wolfram, the frenzy in his eyes begins to fade away, and he hits the ground, and you watch as the flames lick around his body. You see claws begin to pierce out of his neck, blue claws with fingertips, as if something is trying to crawl out of him. And he's about to die a miserable death permanently, should he not use his fate point.
Damn, 2 fate points per.
As this happens, Wolfram, as the gods will it, somehow
Sigmar?
These things are beginning to pull out of Wolfram. The rest of you are probably, everybody's on fire. Everybody's in shock. The only one who's not in the situation is Henry and Luther. As you watch on in horror, as Wolfram hits the sand, the creatures begin to try to rip out of his body, and as they do,
I'm glad I'm unconscious.
As they do, the bodies freeze in place, like the hand, like sticking out of his neck, freezes in place, and then withers, and turns black, and then turns to ash. The Wolfram is just left bleeding in the sand, unscathed, not ripped into pieces. And that is that. Wolfram is out of combat now. That brings me to Henry. Henry,
Yes.
It's your turn.
Can I reach the Magus guy?
If you would like to try to skirt around the combat scenario, you will need to give me an athletics test.
Otherwise, I can reach the.
Otherwise, you can
guy.
reach 2 of the burning cultists, or you could run towards the lone mutant that is kind of like behind Nog. You could reach either one of those 3.
Yeah, Nog can take care of. Well, he's got those horrors around him.
He also has 2 horses next to him.
Oh, he's beefy. So I will go towards the 2 flaming guys then.
Okay. You make a rush towards the cultist.
Since I'm still farther away.
Go ahead and make your attack rolls.
Oh shit, that's a D20. Whoops.
Yeah, no
That's
D20s.
incredible.
Sorry. That's a 26 out of 50.
Oh shit! How much damage is that?
Is 7.
Because I
Are we
failed.
attacking again?
6,
He's
9
attack-
damage, I believe.
You kind of run next to where Luther is, and he's going to stab the guy that you're attacking. Henry, as you stab into him, you pull the blade free. His body begins to fall to the ground. However, as he does so, the flames of change lick around his corpse as he falls to the ground, and 2 blue horrors crawl out of the back of his rib cage, explode outwards. And you guys are engaged to 2 more. Let me go ahead and mark those real fast.
Well, that's a momentum.
Wait, how many enemies are we facing now?
Now
I
you're
stopped
down.
keeping track.
There is 1 cultist. There is 1 mutant left. And
Magus.
the Magus, plus 4 blue horrors now.
Yes.
It seems like an OP chain of actions here.
Yes.
Man, if Anthony
Thanks,
hadn't
man.
rolled that critical against me, it would be an
I
issue.
mean, all Wolfram had to
Like-
deal with
like
was
Dan
said,
just
it's all
tell
about
the dice.
people.
You know, Henry,
Wolfram just
kill
had
him,
to tell
and
people
as he
what his
falls to the
problem was.
ground and the creatures burst out of him, it's going to be something that happens on your turn. We'll deal with it. But these demons basically spill out of this man. And it would be Luther, Henry, and Lucian are like in awe and fear. Like, oh my God, what is happening right now? Right. That's that. So that's it for Henry's turn? Yes?
Yes.
The remaining cultist who is on fire. He looks back towards the Magus, and the Magus just nods. And he drives his dagger into his own throat.
No, we just spawn more.
He's like, ah! And as he does, 2 more blue horrors rip out of his body as the flames of change take his body.
Did the Arabians get to go yet? Is it their turn yet?
They went. They
Did we skip?
Did I skip them?
I don't think they went. I need them to go.
Not this round.
I need them to go now.
To go. I need all of them, even the ones guarding the caravan. They need to go.
Are
too.
they on fire too?
Yeah,
Who's
they're
on fire?
everyone in that melee's burning. They're also burning as well.
Put
And they
themselves
don't
out.
have resolve points to put out their fires, by the way.
Oh, can they roll on the ground? You know,
You
stop
can.
that roll.
That's always an option. You can always try to stop yourself from burning. You can always, or you can
Sam
help
does a
someone
good job
else
of doing that.
stop burning.
Anyone got a trump card? No, anyone
So,
hold something back. You know?
all right. As that happens, the cultist kills himself. The blue horrors pop out of his body.
Yes.
Those horrors are.
There's now more people in combat than when we
That-
started this combat.
There are more, indeed.
What's happening?
Those groups of horrors would technically get skipped right now because it was their turn to burst out of somebody. So that'll bring me to Luther. Luther, you need to make a cool test to not be afraid of the demons.
Oh shit! All right, that's my cool. All right. So I get add momentum to this or not?
Yes, you
To my
can.
cool test.
You can.
Okay. Ooh, pretty good. That's 20 out of 50.
I think you're good. Let me check just to make sure because I have to see what their fear rating is.
Okay. 3
Fear
levels
rating.
success.
Blue horror fear rating is 1. So yeah, you only need 1 level of success. Okay.
Okay.
So you are not. You managed to keep your cool, Luther. You could take your turn as normal. Aren't you burning?
No.
No, you weren't burning. That's right, because you win afterwards. Okay. What would you like?
How
to do?
many? I don't know. I'm
There are
thinking about things.
4 blue horrors around you.
Shit, 4 of them?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's 4 blue horrors, then there's 2 around Nog.
Mm-hmm.
Two horrors around Nog.
Yep.
Is there a mutant left?
There's a single mutant standing, and then the Magus is further
And
back.
then the Magus. 8 guys. What is the area?
Are you trying to cast a spell?
I'm thinking about it, yeah. What is the area?
What's the spell you're trying to cast?
I can't tell you. It's a secret yet.
What do you mean you can't tell me the secret yet? Ridiculous!
I don't know. I don't know if I want to do it. If I don't want to do it, I'm not going to tell you because
That's real close to the vest.
reasons.
Okay. Would this be like a fireball area of effect?
It would be an area effect.
Like a large area effect?
Relatively large.
With how these people are spread out, it will depend on the spell casting that you can maneuver. The way everyone's set up, you guys aren't intermingled too much. You're kind of like there's like firm battle lines essentially. If you wanted to hit the Magus, I would give you the Magus. I would probably even give you at least one of the blue horrors attacking Nog, and then at least 2 or 3 that are attacking you guys.
Let me see real quick, because I don't know if it's that wide of a range. Yeah, it would only be. It's not that big. It would be only a willpower bonus in yards. So
okay. Well, then
4. So it's like.
I will give you
pretty short area. Yeah.
Is it a radius?
It's a radius.
That's the radius, yeah.
So 8-yard diameter.
Yeah, I'll give you probably, if you want to try to get the Magus and then 2 of the blue horrors. If you do good enough, every additional success level, I'll give you an extra blue horror in melee with you guys.
Okay.
Be the hero.
Be the hero. Come on, Luther.
Wolfram's just laying there dead.
Wolfram's laying there. His body's still burning, but
I'm not dead yet.
Somehow he's okay.
Luther will, as he's getting scared of the situation, more and more so, fires flickering around of different people. Also question, how many people are on fire within my willpower bonus?
A lot of
range?
people are on fire.
Okay.
So you're looking at so you've got Wolfram's technically still on fire. Lucian is on fire. And then both
Lucian's not on fire. You
took yours off
at this point.
So Wolfram, the
guards,
and then your 2 guards are still burning.
Yeah, so panic ensues, Luther. And he starts to remember a very traumatic experience from his past. And Luther is going to cast Fate of Buna.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Burn a resilience to learn the spell.
Yes, I was about to say, yeah.
And once I do that, it works.
Yes, it does.
So I cast it.
It does.
As I have let people know, I also have a unique talent called Witch.
Mm-hmm.
So I will burn Fate of Buna. And what Fate of Buna does, targets succumb to hysterical laughter. and may even choke to death. Every round, they must roll a challenging cool test.
Okay.
Or receive a stun condition. And suffer their own strength bonus plus 6 damage, ignoring armor.
Jesus.
The damage has a 50% chance to be applied to their head or applied to their body.
Okay.
Targets convulse. The convulsions cause organs to rupture and blood vessels to burst.
Oh my god!
For every 2 success levels, so it would probably be at a... So, with all the bonuses of the people on fire in front of me, it would be... So for every 2 success levels, so I have 9 success levels total. So for every plus 2, though, one target with purple energy. If the target fails a challenging willpower test after they make their cool test, a ball of Solish, the energy of death,
the death
enters their mouth, and the target immediately takes suffocation damage, and continues to suffocate.
Okay.
What is happening?
So
Jesus.
as Luther
light level spell just
channels a powerful amount of magic, just infuses himself. Those of you around him would watch as, unlike the normal flames that you've seen be used by him, suddenly this strange amount of smoke begins to convalesce into like almost shadow. It has a red purplish tinge to it as the spell has begun to unleash no one's like behind you or anything. They're close enough to you that as this all happens, some of you hear a whisper, sounds feminine, and as this takes place, it begins to lash outwards. The Magus is going to spend the fate point he stole from Wolfram to avoid the attack. You get the blue horrors, but not him.
I'll take it.
All right, so I'll give you the ones, at least the ones around you for sure.
Okay.
So the 4 of them begin to convulse in fits of laughter.
Now I feel like I'm helping the enemy, though.
And then that
happened.
Yeah, they take their strength bonus to damage plus 6.
Okay, is it immediate?
That's what it says.
Immediate?
It says for every round.
Jesus
It says. Well, no, they get a roll at the end of the round. So it says every round they must roll a challenging cool test.
Okay, we'll do this. So I'll do it at the end of their turn, and then we'll.
Right now they're laughing.
Right now they all begin to start laughing and shaking. Those 4 at least. Okay, Luther. Luther's brimming with magical potential. How about Nog? Nog, it's your turn.
So do I still have one of the little blue muffets in front of me?
You have 2 on you still.
Oh, still, okay.
He could only target the other ones next to him.
Those dirty bastards. Nog is not worried about the fire. In fact, he thinks it's probably pretty fucking cool to be on fire for a little bit.
Okay, you're not going to use a resolve.
You can use a resolve to burn it. Yeah.
No, I'm not going to. I'll be fine. I'm going to kill these guys first.
No, well, it doesn't take an action or anything like that. No, just so you know, I would highly.
How many resolve points do you have?
He has 3.
Well, I have 2.
Well, he's used 1 already, so you have 2 more.
Yeah, but I think it's cool to be on fire right now.
It's not cool, Nog. It's very hot.
It's not cool.
You have a chance every round. He can roll a D10 damage against you.
I could roll a 10, Nog.
Yep.
And you start burning away some flesh here.
I know you got a lot of health, but it can go away quickly when you're on fire.
All right. Let's do it. Shake it.
Pat that shit down. Shake it off.
Don't listen to them. You be you. No.
Just shake it off.
You be you.
I
mean, it will never go out on its own if you don't do that. So yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Join me.
All right. Anyway, gotta go ahead and roll my hit now.
Okay. Go and roll your attack rolls against.
Ooh, a 6.
I'm pretty sure that's
back, baby.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely. They can't dodge it. He can't get enough success levels.
Okay, so that's a lot of damage. What's that going to be? 5 plus 10. Another 5 is 10. Plus what? However many
success levels that is.
10,
Yeah.
15, 6. Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's more than enough to cleave through one of the horrors that's assailing you. Go ahead and make your attack.
Gonna hit the other one. Yeah. Gonna hit the other one too. Pretty good. 26 against a 60.
He fails.
Oh, good. Yeah, he's probably dead too.
I missed. Yeah, his ward save's not kicking in.
Whoosh.
So yeah, there's both of them. Nog, unlike some of the other creatures you've slain, as you smash through them, they split in two. These ones are just kind of like they're kind of like their brows are furrowed and they're just being kind of like grumpy. As they fall down into like 2 or 3 pieces, as you cleave through both of them, they begin to like fleshly move, and then they turn into puddles of ooze as they disapparate into nothingness. Almost nothing is left behind.
I thought pink ones were about to show up.
I was like, no.
As they die, we will be rolling for corruption after this for all of you, by the way, because you've been in close contact with demons.
Awesome.
All right. So, Nog, that's going to be it for you, I'm assuming? Okay. All right. After Nog is the only mutant left on the board, who is, he's going to make a run for it. He starts moving. He starts running off in the distance, terrified.
Is he still on fire?
He was not. He was
not on fire. Okay.
He was separate. The Magus.
Wait, one's trying to run away?
Yeah, he's trying to. I mean, you could catch him because you're fast.
Yeah.
Right, but he's trying to. The Magus is going to. Let me see. He only has a handful of spells. But he can do that. He's still channeling. Let's see if he gets it. He begins to back up slightly as he channels. Finally, he clears it. He clears enough to gather enough strength to cast a spell. However, when you get it, don't you have to wait till next turn to cast it? You remember?
I don't think so. I think once you've achieved
you've achieved it, you can cast it immediately.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I think.
In that case.
Yeah. It just you have the associated amount.
He's going to hit Luther with his bolt of corruption because that's what he was holding it for.
Mm-hmm.
Luther, a bolt of raw energy comes towards you.
I do get to oppose it.
You do.
Yeah. Sorry, I just wanted to read something real quick.
Look at these two guys casting spells at each other.
Wizard fight, guys!
Wizard fight!
What's your problem? Don't be like that.
All right. Yeah. Let's see. Okay.
So,
rolling.
What do you have to beat? Do you know?
Well, it's opposed willpower rolls.
Opposed willpower.
We both roll.
Okay. Got it.
We both roll our language magic. So
I got it. Okay.
So we each roll again our language magic, and whoever rolls more.
I have.
How many people are in fire still around me?
There are your your two guards and Wolfram is still technically burning.
Okay. That's pretty good. 32 out of 84.
More than enough. As the bolt of corruption comes sailing towards Luther, and
it's because of the fire.
He's all like in his like super form at this point, you know. Yes. The hair's kind of like standing up on end, slightly levitating a little bit off the ground as he disapparates this bolt of writhing energy that comes towards him. As he just waves his hand, a secondary hand made of flame brushes it aside, oddly feminine. And the bolt of corruption is disapparated. The Magus is in shock. Like both of his heads like begin to he's got his one face here and his other face like over here. They both begin to like in shock.
As I'm levitating, you see like a necklace that's like half melted, that kind of floats a little bit above the rest of my clothing. Yeah,
you're levitating
slightly. Just a little bit, like an inch.
He's full of power right now. All right. As that takes place, your guards, Azim is going to pat himself out. Yes. And so is the other guard. They're both going to pat themselves down. However, they fail miserably their cool tests, and they are deathly afraid of the demons you guys are standing next to. So they're not going to be a lot of use in combat right now. Speaking of which, I forgot. I need Henry to roll me a cool test.
Yeah, I didn't know if that was supposed to be like on my turn.
Yeah, it is. It's on your turn. I need Luther to also roll me a cool test for demons.
I thought I rolled one for demons.
Did you already do it?
I did.
Okay, you're good.
Pass.
You're good.
31 out of 36.
I think one success. It's success and one success will count, so you're good. Yeah. All right. Well, that will then bring me to Lucien.
We're just surrounded by blue horrors right now.
Yes. You do need a roll for demonic fear, so go ahead and roll me a cool test roll.
Are the blue horrors still alive? Are they done like the choking stuff?
It's not the end of the round yet.
It's not the end of the round. They do it at the end of the round. They'll take the damage.
They're laughing right now.
Yeah, they're all laughing. Like around you. It's horrible.
Their insides are about to burst.
Oh, Jesus.
This is no bueno. Holy gosh, I have rolled so many 80s.
Fear
high roller
seeps into Lucien's body. You're subjected to the fear condition. Now, unlike your other conditions, you can temporarily suppress this with a resolve, but it doesn't remove it entirely. Like, you can suppress it for a round. That's
what does fear do?
Fear. Hold, please. There's so many rules for this game. I apologize.
Yes, there's.
Okay. Since you failed it, what this does is you suffer a -1 success level to all tests affecting the source of your fear. So the blue horrors is what you're afraid of. You cannot willingly move closer to them without making a cool test, and if they get closer to you, you have to make another cool test, or you'll break and you'll just flee. Ironically, they're already all kind of in melee with you, so a lot of this doesn't really matter. You just have a -1 success levels for tests involving them for now.
So I've used one for the surprise condition. I'm going to go ahead and use another.
Just suppress it? Okay.
Yeah.
You use another one to kind of choke it down, will yourself to steady it, and then go ahead and make your attack roll if you're going to.
Yeah.
It will attempt to dodge. I got a critical failure. Got a 99 on the dodge.
Damn.
That's
Oh,
great.
you're good. You're good.
That is, one level of, or two levels of failure.
Okay, it's still more than enough because I critically failed here. I need to roll a D100 for him. He in his fits of laughter, he twists his left leg and the knee kind of pops slightly out as he like hits the ground and you stab into his body. However, nope, his ward save doesn't kick in, so go ahead and roll your damage.
I believe that is 6 wounds.
So 6 wounds total. All right, let me make sure. I don't think there's anything special he gets. Nope. All right, 6 wounds towards one of the horrors. All right, that brings him to 9. Okay. All right, one of them is slightly wounded as you stab it, Lucian. Is that going to be it?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Now it is the bottom of the round. So, I don't think anybody's on fire besides Wolfram, and his is just cosmetic at this point.
Smoldering.
Yeah, he's smoldering. So, roll. So, what was the damage, Luther, that they're going to take?
They will take. Well, they first need to make a challenging cool test, so they might not take damage, but they have to make a cool test.
They have to make their willpower is not very good.
Yeah. So the challenging is +0.
These are low-level demons. They're not like super strong here. That's a fail. So there's 1 success.
Okay.
Fail and fail. So 3 of them fail.
Okay. They will take 6 damage plus their strength bonus.
Jesus. Okay. Do they subtract their toughness, or does it bypass everything?
It doesn't say toughness. It just says ignoring armor. So if they have armor,
They don't have armor.
it passes that. But it doesn't say anything about toughness. Then the damage has a 50% chance to hit their head or body. I don't know if that matters.
Yeah, it's not going to matter because they don't have armor. But yes, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So 9 damage because they have 3 strength. They're not like, these aren't like crazy demons.
Yeah.
All right, so...
And, well, then, since I got so many success levels, all 3 of them need to make a challenging willpower test as well now.
Okay.
It's part of the spell. It's because so many people were on fire, and I, rolled so low because I'm resilient.
They all fail.
Yeah.
Those 3 fail.
So, a little ball of silish appears in front of them, and it enters their mouths, and they begin to suffocate, which is on 181 on the Warhammer Fantasy.
Yeah, I've got to look at the rules for it again.
For suffocation?
Yeah, I think that...
I think it has to do with endurance, I thought.
It does. I'm gonna have to look
Please turn to page 181.
I know.
Please turn to 181.
I've got my book right here. Let me find it.
Someone read me the description of suffocation.
Okay. All right. Thirst and starvation. That's not what we want. Drowning and suffocation. You're... Suffocate down. You'll start suffocating immediately. Each round you'll be suffocated. You lose 1 wound. Okay. All right. So they immediately just lose one wound every round as long as they're suffocated.
Okay. And this will go on for
as long as it has to.
1 additional round, and then it'll be over.
Okay. So, all right, let me do the math here. So 6. It was 9 wounds total, correct?
9 wounds total.
Okay.
And then suffocation.
So 10.
Okay. All right.
I think they, yeah, basically 10.
Yeah. So those ones lose an additional 1.
One of them passed. So
yeah, one of them's fine. The other one's well, I mean, he's not fine. He's still. Don't they get stunned too? Isn't that a thing?
He did.
Oh yeah, they are
stunned.
Yeah, they do receive it if they failed the first test. So that one is not stunned.
The one's not. But the other ones are failed. They're stunned now. Jesus, yeah, that's bad.
Now the other one that passed, he has to make the test again next round.
Okay.
But yeah, he's fine this round.
That'll be okay. So that's at the end of the round.
Yeah, end of the round.
Boom. 3 of the 4 blue horrors that are remaining look not good. Most of them are either crying out or just like gurgling, like clutching at their like round bodies because they don't really have necks. There's no like head or body. It's like one piece. It's disgusting looking. And there's like weird tendrils coming off the top of their heads, kind of like it's like tentacle hair, kind of. It's nasty. And one of them is somewhat healthy. The rest of them not so much. Okay.
Is the one that passed the one that I stabbed, or was the one that I stabbed one of the ones that failed?
The one you stabbed is one of the ones that failed, and it's like on death's door now. All right. So top of the round, Wolfram. Oh wait.
Yes.
He is currently with our Lord Sigmar.
Yes. Lord's Garden.
Henry. It is your turn.
Should have praised the lady.
What is the stunned bonus? What does that do? Does it give me anything?
They can't attack you. I think they can't take actions. Let me see. They can defend themselves with a penalty. And you get plus 10 to hit them.
I'll probably stab the one that passed the test.
Okay. Give me an attack roll then.
Because he was probably the most healthiest.
I got a critical fail on his defensive. I rolled another 99.
Get him! Oh my god! Get him!
That is a. I'm going to use a. I think I have to use a fate point to make that a success because it's a 63 out of 60.
You rolled a 99, bro.
Yeah, he failed.
Oh, you rolled a 99.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
However,
in that case,
the one time its ward save comes into place.
Bullshit. Fate points.
I've been using it. I've been rolling every time. It just is the one time it finally kicked in. You go to stab it, and you stab into its blubbery flesh, and like this weird chaotic energy pushes your blade back out, and it takes no damage. I'm sorry, Henry.
Does that count for momentum? Did I lose momentum?
No.
Okay.
It counts. It still counts.
And if it counts as a miss or not.
It just doesn't do any damage, unfortunately.
Do I gain momentum?
Yes.
Yeah, you should. You hit them.
Yeah, baby.
I mean, you hit him. It just didn't do any damage. So.
Well.
Sorry, Henry.
Okay.
It is now the blue horror's turns. 3 of them are stunned. They can do nothing. They have no actions.
I'm gonna go ahead and.
You're gonna make an attack roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna
against the one because there's one that can still move. So go ahead.
Yeah,
and give me an attack
I'm gonna get the one that Henry went for.
We'll attempt to dodge. It fails.
Oh, that's a better roll.
Okay.
Yeah, that will be 2 levels of success.
All right. How much damage we talking, Lucian?
6 plus the 2 levels of success. Is that how?
If so, your rapier is a +4.
Yeah, it's 4 plus my strength bonus.
Yeah, plus your strength. So is that 6?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So plus the 2 levels. So yeah, 8. So 8 total.
Mm-hmm.
So all right. It's still up.
Dang it.
And its ward save didn't kick in. Thank God. Okay. It's hurt, but it's not dead yet. So Lucian, you lunge at it, you stab through it, and they're all kind of like, well, this one's laughing, the other ones are gurgling on a ball of purple energy. This one is let's see, what's he gonna do? Don't they have a self-destructive ability? I'm pretty sure they do.
What? Damn it.
Demons, they don't value their lives.
But you're not sure if they do, though.
Hold, please.
Like old Lost and the Damned, yeah.
I'm pretty sure they don't.
You know.
Good enough for me.
Let's vote on it.
This one,
I think it just dies.
I think this one is going to cast.
Oh no!
It's going to cast the Blue Flames of Zinch on itself, which is going.
Am I in the target area?
Yes, you are. Luther's in the target area. It's going to encompass everybody in the near vicinity.
Save us, Luther.
I should be able to.
Let's do it, Luther. Let's roll off again.
So do those of us in melee get to dodge?
He's blowing himself up, so no. But if Luther counters it, we'll see.
Oh God! All right, I'm not as powerful as I once was. Not as many people are on fire. I have a couple successes.
Let me tell you how many successes I have before you freak out.
Oh, look at that though.
I have 2 levels of success showing.
I'll beat it. I got at least 5.
Nice.
Once again. Slightly levitating again.
Yeah, slightly levitating.
Back at it again, Luther. Just slapping aside as it goes to like charge up a ball of energy, like it's gonna just blow itself up.
Who is this man?
And Luther dissipates it into nothingness. It was gonna do massive damage, blanket all of you with flames. As it disperses and withers away, the creature's it's still kind of like chuckling to itself. Okay. It has to make another test, right, at the end of the round?
And it'd been the total round. If this is the round, I don't think we're at the end of the round.
No, we're not yet. But okay.
Combat yet.
The other ones can't do anything, so that brings me to Luther as your actual turn now.
Luther. Luther's just going to bop this horror.
After everything you've done?
Yeah,
I know.
Oh!
I thought about it.
Give me attack.
Well, no.
Give me attack roll. Let's see how it is.
Actually, it might be better for me. Let me count something real quick. 1.
Cast a spell at him. Do it, Luther.
I will. I'll cast.
Hit it with the dart.
Real man.
I cast dart at him.
There's someone whisper in your ear. She says, "No, don't let him off that easy."
Yeah. Like
it. Cast dart. Go ahead and cast for me. Roll at 100.
37.
That's gonna.
It'll hit.
Yeah.
Let me calculate the damage. So.
He's gonna attempt to counter it, but he can't. Because I rolled a 95, and I'm sure it's not gonna work. Ridiculous.
He'll take 5 points of damage.
That is enough to slay him. As it falls, it like explodes outwards. You reach out and go, ah! It's a little beam of
dart.
The little dart of fire kind of lances around and strikes it. It begins to burn, and then it just quickly dissolves into like a puff of smoke and grease on the ground, and is dead. Okay, that's the end of Luther's turn. Nog! It's your turn. There are still 3 horrors left on the board. They're probably not going to be around long because they're all stunned and fucked up. There is a there is a mutant trying to flee.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also the Magus, who's kind of off by himself.
Kill him.
I think I should go kill that guy. Go kill the Magus.
Okay. So Nog
move over to the Magus.
Roll over towards the Magus.
He looks important, yeah.
Give me an attack roll.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to try to dodge it. He gets up.
That's a 63 against a 60.
I have 3 levels of success for a dodge. So do you beat 3 levels?
No, because that is no.
Sorry,
I'm not beat.
I rolled one of the few times I rolled like a 3 on this. So, no, you only get 1 attack per creature. Sorry, Nog.
That's rude.
And he gets a point of momentum because he managed to dodge out of Nog's way.
What a jerk.
It is now the Magus's turn. The Magus seeing the tides shifting so much.
Oh, big time. Yeah. Maybe have met his match in Luther even.
He is going to break away from Nog. He's going to spend his momentum to break away from Nog.
Mm-hmm.
He moves away from Nog, and he is going to run towards Luther.
Huh. He's going to blow himself up.
And he's going to reach out and try to grab Luther by the throat and siphon his magic out of him.
Dude, don't let him get you. Don't let him get you.
What kind of damage you got? The melee defense roll?
You're gonna have to make a melee defense roll as he's trying to let his hand close upon you.
Shit. I'm gonna use my staff as defense.
Okay.
That will be 2 levels of success.
It's not enough, Luther.
If I use a fortune, it would be 3.
Do you have any fortune left?
Yeah, I got a fortune left.
Okay.
I've only used 1 fortune.
It would be enough. It would be enough.
I'd use resilience.
It would tie.
But...
It would tie.
All right.
It would tie as he reaches out, and you. It looks like it's like to be there, and you say, "Oh!" The last second, you slap the hand aside, and he's engaged with like everybody, and that's all the Magus can do. He was looking for a last-ditch effort, and it didn't work out. It is now your guards who are no longer, well, they're still frightened. They're going to make attacks towards the blue horrors with their negatives. That is a critical hit from Azim.
Yes.
And a regular hit from the other one. So they slay 2 horrors. Both of them kill 2 horrors.
Yeah, baby.
So there's only 1 blue horror left. The Magus and a fleeing mutant. Speaking of the mutant, it's going to flee even further away. It's running for the hills somewhere. Lucian, you already used your action, unfortunately. So I'm assuming you don't want to move. Oh, okay. Bottom of the round. There's only 1 horror left that's still stunned. Does it need to make a test now to take more damage, or is it just?
It makes the same. Yeah.
It's the same test
every round. They must. Yeah, they must. At first, you must make a cool test.
It fails a cool test.
Oh. Then I'll take 6 plus his strength, so 9.
It doesn't matter now. It's dead. It died.
Died laughing.
Choking on this purple energy, this purple smoke from Luther. Luther just kind of like floats there. Great. And that is that. So what will probably be the final round, we'll see.
Let us hope.
Top of the round.
It's an intense combat.
Henry.
All right, just the Magus man.
Magus is the only one left. Yeah, and he's within melee range now.
Oh, I gotta use a fate point.
Fortune points. You gotta use it. Say it right, for God's sake.
Fortune points.
Jesus.
26 out of 70.
Henry, you're not gonna like this.
Oh fuck! Crit.
Ward save again.
His ward save kicked in.
All right. Well, I get another momentum.
Sorry. Yeah, I didn't roll well on the dodge. His ward save kicked in though.
All right. Well, that's all I can do.
Okay.
This guy's a demon too.
He has.
Oh, he's got some spell on him.
He has a spell cast on him already that lasts for a while. So, it's yeah. By the way, you don't basically. So you would notice Luther. The face on the side of his head has been chanting the whole time, keeping some spellcraft going. He's basically the equivalent of 2 people.
Shit.
Okay. Sorry, Henry. I'm sorry. It is now Luther. It would be your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna give him a bop.
Give him a little attack roll. Let's see what you got, Luther.
Momentum's pretty high right now. That would be 6 levels of success.
Oh yeah, it hits.
Hmm.
What did you roll on the dice?
32.
Okay, I don't think that's a head. Let me make sure. That is because for you, if you hit someone
matters,
in the
yeah.
head, it matters. These guys aren't wearing armor, so we're not really doing the locations.
Yeah.
It's an arm shot, so yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Yeah. So he'll take 7 plus 6 for the momentum.
13?
13 points of damage.
Mhm.
And his ward save doesn't kick in. He looks very hurt. Because Luther strikes him with all the fury and magic embodied inside of him. It cracks. He cries out. Both of his faces cry out as you do so. And that will bring me to Nog.
All right. What have we got here? Still got
The Magus.
The Magus
Magus
is still
is
there.
still around.
He's getting Magus is come to the gangbang. He's in
Yeah.
he's got
He's
all
about to
3
get-
of them around him.
About to get Bam Bam.
Nog
Okay.
comes up behind him.
Time to do some clapping.
Puts his
Oh,
big
a
meaty
10.
paw on his back. Yeah.
I hit him with
He
a
grabbed at the
I
sausage
rolled a 90 for his dodge.
So no.
Nog-
Does he ward save though? Let's just do that first.
That's true. That's true. Sorry, Nog. I rolled a 9. It works. Kicks in. No damage. Sorry, Nog.
Mhm.
Nog, you hurrah! Bounce
But
off.
since I hit,
He looks severely hurt. You do get a point of momentum since you hit.
so can I hit him again?
No, you can only attack one creature one time.
Yeah, but that what's the good to momentum?
I'm
then?
sorry,
I can't
Nog.
use it to
That's
get-
how it
to get-
works. No,
Listen,
you're allowed to
you know,
switch
indomitable.
creatures, but yeah. I'm sorry. Now, if you have frenzy, you can attack a creature more than once. Anyways, I'm sorry, Nog. It's
What are you
now.
doing,
It is now the Magus's turn. Unless Lucy
Alright.
would like to attack.
Yeah,
him
I'm gonna
first.
go. I'm gonna go
Yes.
ahead and use it.
Poke
Go ahead
him.
and make your attack roll, Lucy.
Come on. Hey, what do you
This
know?
asshole.
That's 5 levels of success.
Yep, that definitely will do it.
Does he ward save?
Did you make that
It doesn't kick
stupid
in?
ward save?
How would you like to do this, Lucy?
We'll go right through both of his faces.
Both of his faces, you come to the side, and you're like, ah! You get through. You get through one. It pokes out his front face.
I want to take his face.
He starts freaking out. As this happens, his eyes kind of like light and begin to like smoke and burn. As you pull it free, his blood is like purplish instead of red, like it should be. As he collapses onto the ground, the smell of burnt flesh and raw magic in the air. That's where we're gonna take our first break.
Top of your stuff.